So, as I continue to develop the channel, obviously some things are going to change and some things are going to stay the same. The thing that I need, or I would like at this point to stay the same, is, you know, the core identity of the channel, and that's coin roll hunting. Not even coin roll hunting, really, because the only thing I'm really focusing on is pennies. So I can't even say coin, even though a penny is a coin, is a cent, blah, blah, blah. But it's penny roll hunting. With that said, there are so many websites, right? So Eric from keeneEyeCollectables, his website is, his YouTube channel is listed below. Recommended Wexlers, which I've looked at Wexler before, and this guy is, you know, copper coins. I mean, a lot of these channels, these dudes are experts. Wexler is one of them who's on this other level. We're talking about books, newspapers, clubs. He's on some other level. So what I did was I went through his channel this morning, and I haven't looked through it in a while, and you know, it's always nice to look at things with fresh eyes, a new eye, whatever you want to call it. That's not cool. And that's what I did this morning, and I was like, yeah, that's when I came to that conclusion, like, yo, this guy he's on this other level. Okay, anyway, this is episode 237. Yes, 237. And so I picked a regular roll because I was gonna do the special rolls, but they're mostly copper, and it's the copper coins that I'm noticing. Here goes an 85, which, it's so funny that the first coin's an 85, and this is the one that Eric commented to me about, and about how he can see an easy DDO in it. And I will check it very quickly. I mean, on yesterday's video, which I was lucky enough to have put to the side, I don't see a DDO on this through the loop. Which of course doesn't mean it's not there. And the same thing on the reverse. I really don't see anything there. So now you can see some reflecting in the 5 there through the camera and to the left of the 5. Now I don't know why I can't see that in the loop. Yeah, and on the top left of the 5, there's a little. It's not a doubling though. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there on that one. See, and that's what I don't want to do, is to make this a long, super long, crazy video. But with that said, there are so many websites for you to check out, and I like to put in my in the body, right? I think it's called the description. You got your title, which is on the top, which is what you read, right? Which is what I write differently every day, and then on the bottom you have the description, which is the super long, thousands and thousands of things. And if you go down, you see all the members, and I believe it's underneath the members. You'll see another 85. That's weird. You'll see the this one looks like it has a little die clashing going on. Very little though. you'll see the websites that I recommend. So the 8 has a doubling inside the 8, and the 5 has doubling also outside the 5. Top left corner. So you can see it in the 8. I don't know if you need to, if I need to put the light on or not. Yeah, you can see it inside the 8 and that little space there. All right, so I'm gonna put that to the side. Maybe we'll look that up later, but I already know that there has the doubling there. So, but some, like the U.S. Mint, right? Which is a great reference for if you want to know the mintage of pennies, any U.S. coin really. Nice 66, really nice 66. I use it on occasion for to know the mintages of specific coins. I'll use the U.S. Mint. Not the U.S. Mint, excuse me. I'll use the Wikipedia. I do not see any doubling on the inside of any of them on the obverse. I don't see any doubling on this. It's a nice penny, probably an AU, and which shows the numbers from the mint, right? So I don't have to go to the mint or anything like that. There's another one, another 81 on the copper. That's nice. 64. The 64s, they're really. Oh, this one is centered. Yeah, this is centered. It's also bleeding into the rim, which is pretty flat, which could be from wear. As I'm looking at the high points, you can see that they're worn down. Let me look at it under the loop. Pretty worn. It's centered. The B and E have these little notches on them, bottom left. I'll hold on to it just because it's centered, just to make a short video on it. It's not really the condition to me is too worn. But as far as this channel recommending other channels verbally, like what I do now, that's one thing, you know what I mean? And as far as me putting them inside my description, it has to be like these big channels or websites or whatever. Websites is more specific, not even channels, websites that are really public domain. So other people's channels I can't put in my, I think I could tag them, but I don't even know what the purpose is to that, honestly. I've never seen any positivity come from it, so I'm not gonna really get into it, you know what I'm saying? Maybe at some point in the future I'll put some. I cannot believe I've been doing this video this whole time without my audio on. Well, I don't want to do the whole video over, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this audio in and see if either I screw this whole thing up or the audio goes on right now. That's all I can say. I plugged the audio in. It's green. Either it worked or I just screwed up this whole video. So either we just got a blast on the audio or not. So we'll see. Usually there's something on the top that goes, you got your audio in, but whatever. Or I lost sound. If I lost sound, I'm just going to dump the whole video. So I'll keep talking like if I know if it worked. 2000, we're looking for the wide AM. No wide AM. It's a D. Now remember that the 2000D can't have a repunch mint mark. It can have a double die, but not a repunch mint mark. They stopped repunching mint marks 1980, 1990, 89 was the last year. So the 1990 and further, it would be a double die, not a repunch mint mark. So to finish my thought, so I can't just use any YouTube channel's website in my description, regardless of how much I like them, right? First of all, there's a good chance in the months and the years from now, I'll stop, I'll be doing something different. You know what I'm saying? And I won't know what they're doing unless someone tells me. 2015, look, 15 seems to be a one that you really want to check out, huh? I'm going to say no. So, Wexler, for example, a good example is Wexler. This gentleman, 96, is, his website is it's public. It's like public domain. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you have, if you're gonna, but like Copper Coins, Two Shed Gabby, um, Rob finds treasure. You know, I'm not gonna link. Anybody can find those people, right? Because I talk about them, so you could just find their channel and watch them and all of that, right? I do use uh, coins, coppercoins.com, because his date, I forgot what it's called, his date page is so easy to use and convenient, that I like it. I have to be honest with you. I like his date page. It's so Wexler's. If you oh man, let me check out this 2015. If you Where's that 2017 here on the bottom? I'm not going to show you, but I did put his homepage, Wexler's homepage, in the description. So if you go to the homepage and of Wexler's homepage, that is just the tip of the iceberg, man. Every single one of his topics that he has listed on the left side, 88, we're looking for the flare G. And this one does have a tilted hub. So let me look at the obverse under the loop real quick. The 8 is doubled, or has a thing on the right side of it from the hub doubling. So it's a hub doubled 8. No flare G. But the 8 has a hub doubling as a result of the hub being tilted. I can't see it there. Let me see if I put the light on. Yeah, you can see it there. See, in pennies that are really destroyed, I'm not going to look. I mean, obviously, if there's a clear and present error, I'm going to hold on to it. But I'm really not going to do much research into a really destroyed looking penny, because they really have no value. So, I mean, as an exercise, I guess you can do it, but you know, today I'm not doing exercises. 84, looking for the double ear. No. Look at the reverse. Wouldn't you think this was a copper penny if you saw it from the reverse? It's the 83 I know that has the $1 million penny. I'll still weigh it. Just because that reverse is so 257. Look at that reverse. Tell me that's not paradoxical. Maybe because it was hit so hard. Anyway, kind of cool looking. So Wexler, I put him in the description for in case if you've never used Wexler, check him out. He's again, the homepage is in the description below. And if there's any other oh wow. I'm gonna have to clean this a little bit. But look at that in the next to the F. Let me clean this a bit. Let me get out I have to get more alcohol pads. Because it's so convenient. It's the top of the look in the top of United of America on the reverse. It really looks like something else is up in there. Up in there, up in there. You're gonna make me lose my mind. Up in there, up in there. All right, got that. Let me grab a little to dry it off. And I think it looks like it could be centered also. Did it go away? Let me look at it again under the loop. I lost it. Might have just been dirt. Oh, there it goes. So it's definitely centered. But in the America, I think there's I don't know if it's a stripe. I don't know if it's a mule. It's not a mule from a different coin. I mean, first of all, I don't know that. But you can see it. Look between the E and the R. I mean, right through the camera, I can see it. The E and the R. In between the M. The A, the T. The T and the I. So, oh yeah, you can see it there too. Is that an A? That's an A. That looks like an A next to the U. Huh. All right, let me clean that. I still have a little bit wetness left in the alcohol pad. Let me clean that A and see if that comes off as dirt. Did I clean the right spot? It's by United, right? All right, let me look at it under the loop before. Oh no, it looks like an R. Anyway, you can see it. I can see it. These little marks. Yeah, look between the O and the A, F and the A. It could be a stutter strike. It's hard to tell. The one that I have is if you click on my icon, you can see the one that I have that's super duper awesome. No White AM, 1999. So what I'm gonna, okay, so getting back to the top, oh, the 92, we're looking for the close AM. No close AM. So I guess what I'm saying is that, you know, there's a lot of channels to check out that have good information. But the ones that I put in my description are basically public ones. Like so copper coins to me, it's like kind of private. You know, he does YouTube videos, he does giveaways, kind of like what's his name? Rob Finds Treasures. You know, so it's kind of like a private channel that he just happens to have on how he looks for doubling on pennies. So it's pretty cool. It's cool as a reference. You know, like I said, I really like his date page, and I like his channel, and I like his YouTube channel. But as far as the description goes, you know, I only use super big, like public domain, no White AM, public domain type channels. And Wexler's is one of them. Look at that. Too bad it's so destroyed. Is one of them. Another dime. I keep finding dimes in this from this bag of pennies from that date. Oh, that's what I want to do. I keep on thinking about things I want to do today. I'm going to a bank today. I'm going to go to one of my banks. I'm going to call my friend first. Okay, I got a bunch of things to do today. That just, wow, man, did that just wake me up? Before you go. Oh, 64. So I will probably continue to use Copper Coin's date page as a reference, and but if you're really interested in learning, it's another 64. I don't see anything on it. If you're really interested in I'll put it with the other. It's so funny. Whoever this person was, they had so many 64s in there. It's the same row. I have from the bag. Hey, see, I got a bunch. I got a bunch more. This is from the same place, and it's the same penny roll. So I'm assuming it's the same person because there's so many 64s in this person's penny rolls. And 85s. So I put those two 64s together. Maybe I'll put these two 65s together, 85s together. No, not if I don't see anything. 64 is different because it's oh wow. And I remember, I'll never forget to look at the L, but this I is impressed. Ah, we have a little bit of a split planchet on the left of the rim, which is a collar error. So this is an interesting one, right? So I don't see anything in the 85. What you see there is that's dirt. But on the left, the eye is pushed in further into. You see the eye? How cool is that? And look, wire rim or split planchet, whatever you want to call it. But the eyes have it. All right, that's pretty cool. I'll put that with the other 85. So, as long as I get done with the penny roll or the part, right? So that's why I didn't do the all copper penny roll today, right? I have a whole bag of these all copper penny rolls. And a lot of them do need to be researched. So today I was not in, so it becomes a very, very long morning for me when I have to break up a video into parts. And if I know a penny roll is going to have mostly copper, like a very old penny roll, then I know I need to have time for that. Oh, look at this. How cool is that? Let me take a look at that. The question is it PMD or is that a mint error? Like, did that come like that from the mint? Oh, you can see the letters in the damage. Let me look at the reverse to see if there's a lot of damage on the reverse too. Well, it's hard to say, right? I mean, if you look at it, you're going to say post-mint damage, and that can be the case. But check this out. You can see the letter in the and let me tell you something. You know how much force it takes to do something like this to a pen? You can see where it's being pushed down. So that's why I always question whether or not it's post-mint damage or not. The amount of force it takes to move copper like that. This is probably from a feeder. Most likely from a feeder. That's the third 64. Ah, 61. Right. So if I have to, yeah, there's some spread to the south. Nothing what I would consider major. No repunchment mark. I'm gonna say no to this one. The reverse has a nice tone to it. Not super toned, but it's a pretty penny. You know, once I hit that half-hour mark, 35 minutes, you know, that's pretty much going to be the end of the video. It's just too much time. If you're still here after a half an hour, let me know in the comments below. Usually the only people who let me know are my members, you know. So if only 5 people are here after half an hour, you know, yes, I'll do it for you guys and girls. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You know I love you guys. So yes, for my members, I'll do extra stuff. Here's our freebie dime. The last one we found an error on. It had a collar error, misaligned die. I forgot what it was called, but it had the reading. You can see the reading in it. Okay, we got a freebie dime. And the other thing is, I don't even know if the volume even worked on this. We'll find out. I didn't stop. I kept going. Imagine I've been talking to myself this whole time. That'll be a... Oh, wow. Ah, wow. Look at that. That's what... Okay. I'm going to put that to the side. Oh, nice color. The reverse is gold. Oh, they're both pretty. I thought the reverse was golder. Super gold reverse. Yeah, the front is more coppery. The reverse has a super different color to it. I don't know if you can see it through the camera. Yeah, pink, gold. Wow. Oh, 82. And we got an 82. Okay. So we got our short videos there. Now, all right. 31. All right. I'll go into this one a little bit. Oh, and it's an 89. Ah, I wish I had a mint mark there. All right. Hub doubling, tilted hub, right? Mostly in zinc sense. But zinc is soft and it's underneath the copper clad. And the hub, the dies, especially the hammer die, has a little bit of a hub on it and it'll tilt. Very, very common. They got people have forget about it, man. There's so many websites talking about hub doubling and things like that. And 99 out of 100 times, maybe 999 out of 1,000 times, it's not a big deal. Unless it starts to do some funky stuff. Like this. That light is really just too much. There we go. Specifically in, which is interesting, that's specifically in GOD. So that is very, very rare that you see the hub smashing that deep into the interior of the penny. Very, very rare. I'll be honest with you, this is probably the best one I've ever found. I wonder if that stuff will come out. I'm not sure. But that is awesome. Yeah, so this is worth a couple bucks like that. This is a great, great example. And it might not be listed on any website because it could be an anomaly just for this one shot. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it did anything to Liberty. Oh wow, looks like 2 eyes from. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, that's what you want to see, man. That's what you want to see. Yeah. So we found one penny with a really cool error, right? It's a strike error, right? Obviously. Even on the reverse, it had to do something on the reverse. I mean, it was so significant on the obverse. Here it is. Look, oh yeah, baby, yeah, 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 yeah. That's what we want. Oh yeah, all day long. Oh, look at that. This is what you want, man. I'll be honest with you. This is like one to keep on my desk just to show what a significant hub doubling, tilted hub, what it could do to a penny. This is like one to reference for the channel. Oh yeah. All right, I should probably do just a separate video on this. All right, so I'm gonna end this video here because especially if there's no sound, that's really gonna suck. But if there is sound, thank you for everyone who stood here for 35 minutes. I'm gonna do a special video just on this penny. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.